Okay, here we are again. This time I found this single engine airplane that it's very close to the performance of the RV68 November 67 Echo Echo, and we're gonna just recreate something that I used to do regularly after 5 or 6 p.m. and is leaving 16 Golf inbound to Midway. About an hour and 50 minutes of flying. The RV is a little bit faster than this airplane, but problem is that we arrive over there at the rush hour. So let's see how that flight goes. Course right now it's 5 p.m. So by the time we arrive over there, we might be at the beginning of the rush hour, but let's see how that goes. I mean, I cannot predict it, but let's go ahead. This is a Cirrus. It's an SR22 Turbo, and it's a pretty nice airplane. So let's see. Let's get inside, and the first thing I'm going to do is to be sure that we have the brakes on. Alright, I'm not going to go through the whole checklist. This airplane is pretty good. I do like it. But I'm just going to go ahead and start the engine so we can move. Okey-doke. So we already have the route that we're gonna follow. Let me go ahead and get the flight plan. It's probably gonna go direct. I don't know if the experience will be the same, but Midway is a very busy place, and in a single engine airplane like this, it makes it for a very interesting arrival. So we're going to be departing runway 6 here, and we're going to be landing runway 4 right at Midway. We're going to go direct to Bagel. Oh, we have an arrival. Bangs G5 and then Midway. Alright, that's cool. Let's go ahead and move forward. Let's see how high. 6,000, so we file for 6,000 feet. Let's get that in. You can see how fast those. Oh, by the way, this is a G1000. Let's see, altimeter setting of the area. Let's see if it matches. Yep, it does match. So we have one of the two choices. Either we get the clearance airborne, or we get it from the flight service station, which is going to be a void time clearance, and that's what I'm going to do. Good day, flight station. This is Cirrus November 67 Echo Echo. Is requesting a void time IFR clearance to Midway. We're at 16 Golf, ready to go.
I'll grab that clearance. Give me just a minute.
Okay. While he does that, I'm just going to go ahead and position myself on the runway that I need to be. I'm in the left tank. And I have the weather. It's calling runway 6, so I'm going to go ahead and taxi all the way there. It's an easier departure as well. And it's a very rustic airport. When I left the town, the extension of this taxiway all the way to runway 6 was not existent. So you taxi halfway, you then get into the runway and do a back taxing. That's where I learned to do that. Right here. It's interesting, and airports that they have some multiple runways, the back taxiing is seldom used. And I remember being in Ponce, Puerto Rico, at the airport in Ponce, Puerto Rico, and a C5 landed. I think everybody's familiar with that, right? So, and that humongous airplane blocked the taxiway. So I was with a friend flying, believe it or not, one of those light airplanes that they don't qualify as a standard one. It was a home build. The deal is that when we just bought fuel and we were gonna take off, and when we called that we were taxiing inbound to the active, the FBO came back and says, "Don't you see that the taxiway is blocked?" And I says, "Well, yeah, and?" So, well, you cannot taxi to the active. The taxiway is blocked. So I said, "Okay, then I call it back taxi."
7 Echo Echo.
Stand by.
Climb to Midway. Radar vectors bagel. Then as filed. Climb and maintain 6,000. Departure on 126.55 squawk. 5522. Released for departure. Clearance void if not off by 2128 Zulu. Time now 2113.
November 67 Echo Echo has been cleared to Midway via radar vector to Bagel, then S5 when climb and maintain 6,000. Departure frequency 126.55 squawk code 5522. Release for departure, clearance void at 2128. The time right now is 2113. Okay, let's see if I got everything I needed there. Yeah.
07 Echo Echo, read back correct.
This airplane does so many things which is automated. It's amazing. Let me just go ahead and get departure in there. Flip, and then get the CDF. Okay, we're ready. Let me do the run up real quick. Well, anyways, to make the story short, I called for the back taxiing for the runway over there. I think it was runway 8. And so we did, and we took off. When we were airborne, we get the FBO calling back asking for our name and phone number, and I wonder if the guy has ever been familiar with that procedure in that small airport. That was the FBO, and Ponce didn't have a tower, and I don't think they have a tower. They have a lot of traffic right now, a lot of traffic, so it's amazing. But that's how it goes. All right, let's get the landing light. Get the booster on. Let's set up our flight director. Gonna be going up. I'm gonna climb 1,000 feet per minute. This airplane has a very good performance. All right. It's gonna be, where are we going? Let me be sure. Okay, clear me to Bagel. Huh. Fabulous. But I don't see Bagel in my, hang on, standby. Yeah, I do. So why I don't have Bagel here? Okay. We'll figure it out when we are airborne, so let's go. Okay, flaps 5. Procedure call for 50% deployment. We don't need to have that much. All right, we're ready to go. Seneca County traffic 67 Echo Echo departing runway 6. Let's go. Flight's gonna take an hour and 21 minutes. Okay, pattern is clear. Now this airplane model has some issues at low speed, and also at final losses control when you're in the flare. But we'll see. Okay, we're ready for takeoff. Let me go ahead and get the timer. Oh, come on. Okay, here's one of the problems of the simulation. There we go. Timer is running now. Okay, let's go. Sounds like a constant speed prop, but believe me, there's no constant speed prop on this airplane. Alright, rotate. Wait for the airplane to get airborne. Archie, this is November 67 Echo Echo, climbing 1,300 for 6,000, making a left turn to a new heading of 295. Okay.
Sirius 67 Echo Echo, Cleveland Flight Services, climb and maintain 6,000, cleared as filed. Confirm heading 320.
7 Echo Echo now is in a heading of 273. We're just getting inbound as file, and we're going to climb 6,000, 7 Echo Echo. Okay, let's see if this is working. Yeah. It's easier this way. See what I did there? Okay, flaps up. This is what I like about this airplane. It has a lot of things which are automatics, and it helps you. I mean, I do like the way they designed this plane. Landing. There's so much automation. Okay, let's do 90% in the climb. A bit bumpy today. So the whole thing, let's see how weather's over there. So I remember one time going to Midway, and I think it was in a rental, it was not in my airplane, and we did it VFR. We did not file, and it was an Aero 4, and the clouds was trying to get low, and so we continue at 3,000. Then we went up to 3,500, and we were going, of course, westbound, and then we went up to 4,000 or 4,500, and we wanted to go up to 7,500. So we started the climb, and then I realized that we could not get there. So we set it at 5,500 going westbound, and then we called for a flight following. And can you believe that the ATC did not say anything? He just kept us at 5,500. So we didn't pay more attention either. So what I figure is that the guy knew that we could not climb any higher, and that we were VFR, and we could not get into the clouds. So he didn't care. He just tracked us all the way down and kept passing us until we arrived to Midway, and then we called Chicago approach to get into Midway. I would say it's better to file to go to that airport. I mean, we did a lot of things. We never had any problems, but we did a lot of things, and it was messy. And we went many times, not once, many times. Oh well, such is life. See what happens today. So we're going westernly, so I'm gonna stay at 6,000 so we don't have much of a headwind here. 75% that in the power. Let's see what would be the ground speed. It's Finley. In the left lower corner, that's a reservoir from Finley. Then to the right is the airport. Finley Airport, right there in that corner, disappearing now. Okay, level of 6,000. Let's bring the power back, 75. This engine is a turbo, so we have to be very careful how we manage it. Control the mixture. 75. Alright, let's get the fuel pump up. Alright, let's get out of here. So the RV was usually doing 160, depending on the height sometimes and how hard I pushed it. It was, yeah, 160, 165. Most of the time I was doing 155, 65%. That extended the endurance of the airplane. When we were 6,000, this is what we normally did. You can see Lake Erie and the PFD.
Cirrus 7 Echo Echo. Expect the Pang 5 arrival. Descent coming up in about 10 minutes. Feel free to ask if you'd like it sooner. Expect the ILS runway 4 right approach into Midway.
M5 arrival and the descent will be coming shortly. Expect the ILS approach to runway 4 right at Midway 67 Echo Echo. Thank you. Cirrus 7 Echo Echo, contact South Bend approach on 132.05. 132.05, 67 Echo Echo, thank you. South Bend approach, this is November 67 Echo Echo, climbing 9,300 for 10,000, checking in.
Cirrus 67 Echo Echo, South Bend approach, good evening North Liberty, altimeter 30.18.
3018, 67 Echo Echo. Next time I'm gonna come over at 10,000. Approach 67 Echo Echo, like to start the descent to 6,000 feet to arrive to Haley at 6,000 feet.
Flight level 030. Cirrus 7 Echo Echo. Descend via Pang 5 for the ILS runway 4 right approach into Midway. Altimeter 30.18.
Wilco, thank you. Roger, 67 Echo Echo.
Cirrus 7 Echo Echo. Descend and maintain 3400 turn left heading 270 vectors for the ILS runway 4 right approach.
Say again for 67 Echo Echo. We're following the Pang 5 arrival. So can you revise that instruction, please?
Cirrus 7 Echo Echo, descend and maintain 3400. Turn left heading 270 vectors for the ILS runway 4 right approach.
270 to heading 3,400, 67 Echo Echo vectors for the ILS approach runway 4 right at Midway. Too fast. Crap. Doesn't make any sense, but here we go.
Cirrus 7 Echo Echo, contact Chicago approach on 133.1.
33.1 Chicago approach 67 Echo Echo. Good day. Chicago approach is 67 Echo Echo, descending 8,300 for 3,400. Inbound to Midway information. Hotel, checking in.
Cirrus 67 Echo Echo, Chicago approach. Good evening. Midway altimeter 30.18.
30.1867 Echo Echo, thank you.
7 Echo Echo, turn right heading 285.
285, 67 Echo Echo.
Turn right heading 180. Cirrus, 7 Echo Echo. Correction, turn right heading 285 vectors for the ILS runway. 4 right approach.
285 vector for the ILS runway 4 right approach 67 Echo Echo. Okay, ready. There's a bunch of checklists that you can actually find right here. As you can see, you can check, and you can move forward and so forth. You can get the checklist, starting engine. Then the way to go down here is this, right? Let's see. Yep. Taxiing, takeoff. Okay. Well, enough.
Miami, our ultimate destination is Key West International.
Vision Jet 384, Juliet Lima, Knoxville departure cleared to ground air. Radar vectors, snowbird, then is filed. Climb and maintain 10,000, departure on 132.8, squawk 5244. Released for departure, clearance void, if not off by 2227 Zulu. Time now 22.
And there we are.
Miami, flight level change. We are currently at 900 feet, and we will be heading to flight level 100.
Flight protect vehicle 5 and maintain 10,000 feet.
Continue to descend.
Heading for Juliet, read back to rest. Unit 819, turn left heading 160.
Hago los churrascos.
Contact Miami departure on 120.5.
Y el corazón bajó. Ok, toma agua. Shaky, shaky. Like I expected.
Cirrus 7 Echo Echo, turn right heading 295.
29567 Echo Echo.
Miami departure, Golf Robert, Delta X-ray, I'm with you at flight level 60, for flight level 100.
Cirrus 7 Echo Echo. Correction, turn right heading 300 vectors for the ILS runway 4 right approach.
30067 Echo Echo.
Piper Golf Bravo Delta Echo. Lima, Miami departure. Good evening. Miami, altimeter 29.901.
Miami, altimeter 29.901, Golf X-ray,
Okay. Here we go. Very shaky, huh? Okay, ILS identified. It's alive.
Cirrus 7 Echo Echo, proceed direct sit go. Descend and maintain 2400 until established on the localizer. Cleared for the ILS, runway 4 right approach.
Direct sit, good. Descend and maintain 2,400. Clear for the ILS. Approach runway 4 right at Midway 67 Echo Echo.
Cirrus 7 Echo Echo, cleared for the ILS, runway 4 right approach at Midway.
The fuck? Did you see that airplane? Oh my god. Okay. Nobody says anything. Alright, let's do this. I'm ready. $2,400. That's it, go. Alright, let's land. That airplane was so close, and I was busy working with avionics. Okay, we're getting there. See how it goes. Gonna request progressive. Alright, let's land.
contact Midway Tower on 135.2.
35.2, good day. Midway Tower 67 Echo Echo inbound for the ILS runway 4 right with hotel.
067 Echo Echo Midway Tower, continue approach, runway 4 right, cleared to land.
Continue approach, clear to land, runway 4 right, 67 Echo Echo. Wow.
07 Echo Echo, wind 030 at 7, runway 4 right, cleared to land.
Clear to land, runway 4 right, 67 Echo Echo, thank you. Wow. 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 Okay. Let's wait for the glide slope. Let's put 30% power. We're already doing like 130, but when the descent starts. Okay, I got the runway in sight. 40%. 30. We go. Boy, you can see the Sears Towers. That's where we were headed one night. Pretty darn fast. Alright, good visual, but the minimum here is 869. Shit, look at that jet. No fuck. Real. Okay. Let's get the flaps in and see what happens. It's pretty fast. Okay, it's going around. Flaps.
500.
Okay, the parachute won't work at 500. Approach the minimum. See that? Not much control. I got the rotor all the way in, Nothing. Tower 67 Echo Echo just landed. Like to have progressive to the FBO.
Sierra 7 Echo Echo, taxi to Eagle Flight Services via Golf, Yankee, cross runway 31 center, then cross runway 31 left, then Foxtrot, cross runway 4 right, then cross runway 4 left at your discretion. Good day.
Roger, may I have progressive, please?
Sierra 7 Echo Echo, taxi to General Aviation Parking via Papa, cross runway 22 right, then November 2. Good day.
Okay, via Papa, clear 22, right to cross, and then November 67 Echo Echo. Now that sounds more reasonable. I'm taxiing, but I'm on the runway, so I'll get out of here before someone just crushed me. Flaps up. And the light off. Pump off. Let's cross the runway. Yeah, that was easy. Gear to the right. Gear to the left. And southwest is there. Oh, cool. Is that where I'm gonna park? Cool. Look at this. I'm glad that the guy knows where I'm going. Oh, he doesn't know. Okay. Fantastic. Alright, I'm gonna stop next to that 737 right there. Oof. A fence. Oof, I'm gonna park close to the fence. Closer, 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 closer. Now turn left, turn left, turn left. Oof, close. Alright, brakes. So there is a fence at Midway, intact. Alright, haven't touched it, just for the record. Alright, we made it.
East Tower, wind 325 at 6. Runway 4 left, clear.
Alright.